Woo! Oh, happy Valentine's Day. Got the Tavor X95 here. Got the MYFARITE MOR. I just threw this optic on top of the Tavor last night, and I'm really excited because it basically zeroes itself. Meaning I don't need to zero it because the iron sights are already zeroed in co-witness with the MYFARITE MRO or MOR. And I'm just gonna plink around a little bit. I've got a couple magazines. Just gonna do some shooty, shall we? Drop that, insert. There's a whole new set of manual of arms when you're shooting this platform. And I gotta get used to it. So far, like when I get behind it, I start shooting it, there's a bounce to the reticle. And ultimately what we're looking to do is we're looking to have that balance between speed and accuracy as it relates to distance from our target. So the closer we are to the target, the more we can go as fast as we can. The further away we are from our target, the more accurate and controlled we have to be. The thing that makes an objective shooter better than everybody else is his ability to shoot quickly and accurately at a greater distance than the next guy. So one of the things that we want to do when we shoot guns is we're trying to set up a system of processes that allow us to have a return to zero upon the firearm. Our sights are where we're looking, that's where we want them, and when we take off the safety and press the trigger, we want the sight to return back to its zero position where it was originally holding, over and over and over again, no matter how fast we press that trigger. Couple things to help balance this. Obviously, the muzzle device, dispersing the gas. This is an A2. It's traditionally the best when it comes to controlling the muzzle rise, defeating the muzzle flash, but we don't think of it like that. We just think it's like the A2 and we don't like it, the A2 birdcage. But really, in all honesty, it's one of the best comps slash flash hider slash signature reducing devices that are out there. And if you can manage this, you can manage a lot of other things because everything else is pretty easy from here. But so essentially what I want to try to do is I want to find a different muzzle brake, or I want to try to put a can on this and have that recoil impulse come straight back into the shoulder as opposed to maneuvering about. Also, shooters, we want to make sure that we're not over inputting weight into the gun. We don't want to be really pulling or pushing this gun. Essentially, I'm just holding the gun straight back into my shoulder. I don't want to try to give it any left or right. When I press the trigger, I want it to return back to its original spot. And then I'm asking myself the question next, is my finger prepped and ready to fire my second shot when the sights come back on target? So I shoot, and as my sights go momentarily off target, by the time they resettle on its original place, I want to make sure that finger's prepped and ready to go for that second or third or fourth or fifth follow-up shot, whatever. A couple things to note real fast. This MYFARITE MOR, it's not even on. It's got a self-illuminating reticle inside, and then I can add brightness to it, or I can add my laser, my green laser, my IR laser. It's an incredible tank of a unit. These were kind of made both in Israel. Oh, hello. These were both made in Israel in conjunction with one another. And so they were taken into consideration when they were making, I think, both products. But aside from all that, it's super fun. It's a super fun platform. I'm just gonna go back to shooty. What's super cool about like platforms like this is that your hand's underneath the center of gravity. So essentially, when I go to maneuver this weapon anywhere, like if I wanted to come around a corner, I could. And you can see how tight I can get this gun even though it's a 16-inch rifle, right? So it's just like, you can really stay low with it. Like you're coming around, let's imagine you're coming through a door and you're looking down a set of stairs that are immediately off to your right. You can just bring that gun up like you would a pistol, and I can sit here and hold this gun for days like this. I mean, it's heavy, but anatomically speaking, it all works with my anatomy. Like I can keep my elbows in nice and tight. Like it's just, it's really blowing my mind. It's really what I just wanted to say. So now I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Guys, True Exodus here, coming at you on a live feed saying, hold fast, stay the course, out.